Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of this wedding that I uploaded 3 weeks ago, I think, part 1. Before I forget, if you could subscribe, that would encourage me to keep doing this more so. I know it's been weeks between videos, but I'm really trying to catch up on all the work that I have and in between make these videos. I think they're actually pretty good. They're pretty informative, even though there's some gaps in between some of the things that happen. These videos I know are useful to people that are looking to hire me so they can see what to expect from me. And these are some of the photos that I took. I will explain throughout the video why I took them there, what I used to take them, things like that. So I hope you enjoy. Click like, click subscribe. It helps me more than you think. So here we are before the ceremony starts, and usually I take a few photos of people just hanging out, doing things. I don't think I took too many because people were kind of on their phones and stuff, and you really don't need to take those photos. I took them, but I ended up not editing a lot of them. I did edit a few of them because I tend to take a lot of photos. If you've seen my videos, you'll hear me say that a lot. I take a lot of photos. I think for this wedding, I ended up delivering over like 1,500 photos. So I'm here, people are doing things, and whenever they're doing something fun, talking, I'll take a picture. Like these, for example. They're not really doing anything fun, they're just sitting, but I'm taking some here and there. Not too many. So I missed the entrances on the GoPro, but so they're coming in and I'm using continuous focus and I get the shots. Okay, so first things first, what cameras am I using? I'm using the Nikon Z6 IIs, dual card slot, all that good stuff. I'm using the 35mm lens and I'm using the 70-200. The 70-200 2.8 is by far my favorite lens. I can get these shots. The bridesmaids, the brides, the groomsmen, the officiant, the parent. I can go to key spots that I think the lighting is nice, where the background is nice, take a bunch of shots. I mean, I can be all the way to the back. They won't know I'm there, and I'll be able to get these really nice pictures. I take like a lot of photos, like I keep saying, and I'm not just taking them of the brides getting married, I'm taking them of the family. Even if they're on their own camera, I will get these shots. Whatever is happening, whether it's the actual ceremony, the two brides getting married, or somebody just crying or, looking like with all this emotion, then I will get that shot if I happen to catch them giving that emotion. Here, this is probably the most optimal spot, I guess, for a ceremony. Look at where the sun is. It's behind them. So their faces are pretty much clear of any sun hitting their faces. The worst case scenario if you're having an outdoor wedding is if the sun is hitting you in the face. Here I'm going all the way back to try and get a shot of everything. This is with my 70-200, but then I'll take a wide one with the 35, like right there.
And I promise you to take care of you.
I move around because this isn't a Catholic church where they have all these restrictions as to where I can go. So I go everywhere. See, you can see me walking. I sped that up so you can see I'm pretty much all over the place. Getting shots here, getting shots there, everything I can. I try not to make it repetitious because you obviously don't want a lot of the same shots. But okay, one thing I forgot to mention, which in part 1 you'll know, I did like a video trailer for this as well. So in between all these photos I'm taking, I'm also getting video. But you saw that guy that was to my left right there. He is there not to take pictures, but to get little video clips shot at 60 frames per second. You can slow it down and create this really nice video trailer. If you want to see how that video trailer came out, look at part 1. It's at the very end. They loved it a lot, actually, and I learned this from this guy Taylor Jackson. He's on YouTube, where you can shoot photo and video and upsell the trailer, and people will love that because People that say they don't want video, they end up getting a video trailer. It's really nice to have. People really like it. So here, I didn't record You May Kiss Your Bride. So here it is, some shots of them exiting. It's not on GoPro, but you can see I'm using continuous focus. They're coming out. As they walk out, they look at me, some of them, and they smile. You have to wait for them to move. Do you want a picture in front of that here?
Just one.
Yes, we can take one.
One is fine.
I'm gonna move this though.
You're gonna kill me. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. No worries.
Do you think you could take the barrel though, or is that staying?
The barrel's not mine.
No. So you have to be in front of the barrel then.
We could just put the dog here.
Okay. So you're sure? Because you could just be in. I can move the barrel too. I could try. Yeah. Good. Look over here. Perfect. How about one? Look over. Kiss each other, okay? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Perfect. Vamos a hacer las fotos con todos después de ellos. Van a mover todo y luego de ahí voy a sacar grupos, okay? Pero primero ellas dos. You don't think she'll run off, right? So.
I think she probably.
I mean, I don't want her to run off. Maybe not then. Yeah? Yeah. We're going to get her in some of the shots, but look, there's like speakers and stuff here. We're going to go back there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, to move, you need it on. Yeah, she seems like she's on it.
Right now, she's doing good.
Just keep going until I tell you to stop. Right there. Turn around towards me. Yes. I know there's a lot of cameras on you guys. Just look at me the whole time. Okay. So is the doggy going to be in this picture? In some of the pictures at least?
Well, whatever picture we could get.
Okay, so let's put her beside you then, not just to the side, behind you. So you guys heard I'm explaining to them where to go. The reason I put them there, look, the sun is behind them. It gives them a nice rim light there in shade. There's these speakers there. There's this arch thing. This is practically the only spot I have, and you have to shoot the way that I'm shooting there. You can see that because to the right there's cars. You can see that on the video, right? So you have to choose the best pleasing spot for lighting on their face, but also the background. How is the background? Does it look nice? Does it look like what you want? That's what I want, so I got these shots and they came out super nice, I think. Check it out. Now I'll show you these photos. These are just a small, little, tiny fraction of all the ones I took. In fact, these may not even be the best ones. It's just the ones that I found right away to show you. You kiss her in the cheek right there. There we go. Lots of kisses. Good. Good. Look over here, cheek to cheek. Just get close to each other. Look at your bouquet. Good. Look at me again. So remember when I said there was gaps in the GoPro footage? I didn't record a lot of this. You saw where I love the light, which is the same spot. Look, right here, I'm getting every single combination I can get. The moms, the bridesmaids, the families, this guy, that girl, these two guys and that girl. Every combination I can get. And then these shots. So there's no GoPro footage of it, but you can tell the light is perfect, the location is perfect, and we get a bunch of shots. I like mariachi, I don't love it, but I thought this guy was awesome, although I had to lower the volume because I don't know if YouTube will say it's copywritten song. So look, I took some photos of the mariachi. It's there, I have a light over there, and a light over there. See? When you take the test shots, that's the way it looks. For the entrance is coming that way, from that way over here. So I don't have actual footage of them walking in, but you saw the area, you saw where I put my lights. The way I do this is I expose for the ambient light, set the power to what I want it to be, for them to look the way I want it to be. Before they make their entrance, I test it out on my assistant though.
last 2 years have been kind of crazy for all of us. Whether we believe in COVID or not, it actually does exist. We've seen a few. Just everything that God has for you guys. I want to bless you guys. You know, from the bottom of my heart. I love you both. Daisy, you've been so amazing to my niece, and I can see the happiness in her. You know, and
You protect her, you guide her, you love her, and you will never stop trying to make her the happiest girl. And for that, I am forever grateful. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys spend the rest of your life together.
There were a ton of speeches. I didn't show you everything because look, it's pretty much the same. The lighting is the same, although I'm moving around everywhere to get a bunch of different shots. And you should too. So now we're getting to the part where the ambient light has dropped. It's more lighting, artificial light. They're doing the garter removal. So I'm on my 70-200 lens right here. Why am I on my 70-200 lens? Look at the upper right hand corner. There is a security guard just lounging there. This guy is there. And if I was using a wider angle lens, it would have come out in some of the shots. So to avoid that, I wanted to get a little narrower. And these are the kinds of shots that I get. I really like using my 70-200 whenever possible. I love it. So here it is. I have all this space. I'm gonna do it. The only problem is people like this lady here. We've told her various times throughout the night not to get in front of us. I know she can't see us because we're a few feet back. I get it, but we had told her before. And she kept getting in our way. So it was up. Look, the bride is even telling her, "Hey, move to the left, move away." You'll see her doing that, but yeah, she kept doing that throughout. That's the only thing that when you use a 70-200 lens, you risk those kinds of things. But it was a risk that I was willing to take, especially because I have an assistant that I told, man, go and get her to move, please, because I was, yeah, see, you need to move, lady. That was like the third time we told her. Yeah. So she moved, and that was the last time she got in our way. But I really love these shots. I'm using a light to the left of them, to the right of them, and one at a 45-degree angle right of me. And it gives you this really nice light. I dropped the shutter speed enough to let some of that ambient light, some of those DJ lights come through, but not so much that it turns their face into like purple, blue, and green. That's kind of a obnoxious lighting. So here she's going to do the garter toss. I had hoped that she would turn, and she did. Good, okay, good. See, now I was able to get that shot, and I think it came out really nice as well. What do you think, guys? Pretty much winding down here. So they do the bouquet toss. I'm on my 35mm lens right now. I would have switched to my 35 on the garter toss, but she kind of didn't give me a chance to put my camera down. I just kept shooting. So here I had a minute to set up, so I'm using my 35 lens. As you can see right there, I'm using single point focus. I'm putting it on her and then just keeping it there and getting these kinds of shots. What do you think of that? How does that look? You can see the rim lights right to the left, to the right. And I hold it on her. I'm holding. You can see me holding the focus. I'm just like on her right there. I don't want to lose focus from her face no matter what. I don't trust the out of focus system, so here I am. Bam, bam, bam. I think that looks great. I hate, and I know that new cameras, this is a new camera, but I know other cameras have maybe better autofocusing system that people say, I don't know how it does it, but it gets every shot that I want. No, I want to make sure that it's on her face no matter what. So I use single point focus a lot. Here they're dancing, I'll get a few shots from the outside of them. Like that, but mostly I go in. Here's a few shots of that happening. Just a few. I took so many, but these aren't even the best ones. Like I said, I quickly put something together for you guys. There's some spots, some things that we did that's barely on video. This is the cake cutting, but there was points where we went out to take photos during sunset time. I'll show you some of these photos. There's no GoPro footage of that. and some of their speech. I didn't show you GoPro footage of that. So I take a lot of these photos, and whenever there's a chance, you take it and you take all the photos you can. What do you guys think? I hope you like them. And I hope to have you watch more of my videos in the future, alright? Make sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys.